Hi, this is Lynnis from PraiseWorks, and you're on our Journey to Wellness Moments. I have to share with you that I am in the throes of menopause. I've been dealing with menopause since I was 51. It kind of comes and goes, but when I turned 57, almost like the day that I turned 57, it just came back and stayed with a vengeance. I'm getting hot flashes. I'm getting that little thing going on with my tummy, and sleeplessness and cravings. That's what I want to talk about right now, are the foods that we're eating and whether or not they're good for us to be eating while we're going through menopause. There are definitely foods that you want to always incorporate and eat every day if you can while you're going through menopause, and definitely things you want to totally stay away from because they only add to the symptoms. Let's talk about the things that you want to eat for sure. You want to make sure that you're eating dark green leafy vegetables, plenty of broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. You want to make sure that you're eating legumes. Beans are full of potassium. In fact, if you have a bean and rice dish, brown rice, not white rice, but brown rice, that makes a great protein. Just watch the portions because it is a carb, so watch the portions in terms of calories, but it is chock full of minerals and vitamins that you need to have during menopause. Tomatoes, fantastic. Add them to your soups, your salads, even your eggs. One of the best things I like to eat in the mornings is tomato and eggs with spinach and a bit of garlic. It's a fantastic way to start your day. You're getting your protein, your iron, your vitamin C, and your garlic. Great antioxidant. Also, berries. Can't say enough about berries. They're one of the best antioxidants for women to eat. Blueberries, strawberries, cherries, all of them are fantastic when it comes to fortifying your immune system. In fact, it makes a great low-cal snack. You can grab a handful of blueberries or a handful of strawberries and put them together and eat them, and it will really help you get through the day, and it's low-calorie and not as high in sugar. You also want to make sure that you're eating onions. Now, I don't mean take a onion like an apple and cut and bite into it, but you can add onions, red onions for instance, to your salads, white onions to your soups. It's very good to have onions. And mushrooms is another one that is fantastic to eat during menopause. Sauteed mushrooms, maybe in a little bit of olive oil, that gives you your omega-3. Add them to your soups, add them to your salads. You can eat them as an appetizer. Watch the thing about butter. I mean, butter's okay, it's fine, but it is high in fat. Not bad fat necessarily, but you can always do olive oil and use garlic, and then you're getting an antioxidant, you're getting your omega-3, and you're having mushrooms, and your body is happy, and your symptoms begin to lessen as you eat all the foods that I mentioned as much as possible. Now, on the same token, these are the foods you want to definitely stay away from. Fried foods. I know you get the craving for that, but don't do it, because it's going to feed into more symptoms from menopause. I know it feels good while you're eating it, but later on, the hot flashes, the moodiness perhaps, the flabby arms, all the other kinds of things that you hear about that happen with menopause, they will begin to increase if you keep eating fried foods. Processed foods, especially processed meats. Processed meats have all kinds of chemicals that really can throw you out of balance in terms of your hormonal balances. And really that's what menopause is all about, is that your hormones are out of balance. You don't want to eat processed meats because that just throws you out of balance even more so. You don't want to eat barbecued foods. You have to be careful about, the barbecue sauce is high in salt. You don't eat a lot of high salty foods. Watch the sweets. I know it feels good to eat the sweets, but watch the sweets, because then your blood sugar levels go all out of whack, and then all of a sudden you're crashing because you feel so tired because you just got through eating that donut and ice cream. Be careful about how many dairy products you eat. If you're going to have dairy products, try going for the skim milk if possible. You want to get that magnesium and potassium that's involved in the whole idea of dairy products, but you have to watch the fat content. And many of our dairy products, they're not natural. They have a lot of chemicals and additives and preservatives in them. Be careful about any foods that have additives and preservatives. Read the label. If you see a lot of, usually the general rule of thumb is anything in a box. Anything in a box normally has something going on with it in terms of what they've added to it so they can stay in the box for a long time. So read your labels. Anything that's white sugar, white flour, white rice, white bread, that probably means that it has been bleached, it's been processed to make it look pretty and white, and the reality is those very foods are the things that are going to make you have more symptoms during menopause. Take my advice. Start reading the labels. Start making a lifestyle change to eating healthy, whole foods, and you'll be so much happier and you'll have less symptoms when it comes to menopause. This is Lynnis from PraiseWorks, and you've been listening to Our Journey to Wellness Moments. I'll see you again next time.